Get your prizes! FreshForex turns 15. A birthday is a good reason for gifts. FreshForex will give presents to all clients of the company. We will give away $15,000 among our new clients. And 15 ounces of gold will be raffled off among our active clients. Take part in the celebratory raffle and get your prizes. FreshForex turns 15. A birthday is a good reason for gifts. FreshForex will give presents to all clients of the company. We will give away $15,000 among our new clients. And 15 ounces of gold will be raffled off among our active clients. Take part in the celebratory raffle and get your prizes.
Hello, good morning everybody. I hope you can see my screen. We've come to the last day of the week and the first day of the month. This is November. So today we'll look at our charts from daily, just as we do normally. We'll start with the daily and we'll start with this chart here on our screen. This is gold. So far we actually expected a sell on gold. We had a resistance here, a resistance. This was a very good resistance. We expected a sell, and we had this the second time it came back. This was now the best time to start selling it, start thinking for a sell, and this was the correct time to look for a sell. So we went short here and we expected price to proceed up to this level before it bounced off to the upper side. So as you can see, that has not happened. Instead, the price has gone up and even closed beyond this trend line here. So what this simply means is we expect now a retracement slightly, and then we should be able to pick a buy from that point. We expect that buy to take price up to this point here. So this should be the correct place to buy from, this one. So if you took a sell, you better step out now, but wait for this retracement up to this level. Then you should be able to pick a buy, expecting that buy to take us up to the top, which is 1553.67. So we'll move forward. We move to our next chart, and that should be Brent oil. And as we saw yesterday, Brent oil was actually bullish. There were signs that the price was supposed to continue upwards. Brent oil, you should find it here. Brent oil is here. We looked at it from the weekly, where there was a level where price had to retrace back up to. We had that. Then we had a level here, a very good resistance, a resistance here. There was a break, price came back, and that was supposed to be a very good support here. And then we had another trend line running all the way from the top, which means we expect price basically to come back up to that zone, the lower support, then bounce off to the upper side before we can proceed to the lower side, something like this. This is what may happen eventually. If you look at this chart now, you should be expecting a move to the upper side or a break below this level here, so that it retraces back before you can pick a sell up to 44.97. Or if price continues up, then this should give us the correct place to sell from. This one here. So the best that I can recommend now is to remain flat temporarily, but wait for price around this level here. Wait for price around 57.98. So if price gets to that level but does not break below it, and we see a sell signal, we're going to pick that buy. But if price breaks below that level and continues to the lower side, then we'll expect it to proceed even lower. So the idea now is to wait for whatever will happen. If price goes below, we look for a sell. If it bounces off from that level, we'll pick a buy. So we move forward. We move to the next chart, SP500. SP500. We start off with 1 hour. So the first thing that I'm seeing is that we are in an active uptrend. That's the first thing. And then the next thing is that we actually went above a very significant resistance. We are above this resistance here. So, and then I'll mark it as a zone. So we had a resistance, there's a move down, it came back as a resistance, and then there's a break above, a retracement, it continued up, a retracement. So we basically just want price to come back to the same point, then we should be able to pick a buy if it retraces back up to around 31.7 or 32.1.6, somewhere around this point here. So you should be waiting for a buy, but only when price comes back to this level. This is the very good resistance which is broken, and if you're that person who trades breakout, then you should be waiting for that retracement, then you pick a buy expecting it to proceed even higher. So we'll move forward. We move to our next chart, and that should be Euro USD. Euro USD last month, you actually expected a sell this month, but then as you can see, the price basically moved massively to the upper side. So we expected a sell based on the fact that there were pin bars. We had this pin bar here. We expected a sell based on the fact that this was a pin bar. We also expected a sell based on the fact that this was a pin bar, but then that did not happen. Instead, the price pulled back up, closed above the previous month's highest high, but we are below this level. This is a very significant level. So the price went below it, it traces back, nothing happened. It continued down, it came back, nothing happened. Somehow we are still below 1.1166. So we basically expect a sell up to this point here, 1.0515. We expect a sell from around this level, 1.1166 to 1.0515. Does that make sense? So I want to scale down this chart. We'll look at it from the daily. The daily chart. Daily chart, I'm actually looking at this as a trend line. The line at the top, this one. This can be a very good trend line. So technically, we may see price coming back to this level. Price may come back to this resistance trend line, then bounce off from that point, so that we are able to pick a sell if it can get back to that level. As it is now, I don't comment do anything. Wait for clear signals. So I'm not going to look at it from a lesser time frame. Maybe for us we have a resistance here, so this should give us the correct place to sell from. If you are trading for us, then this is possibly a double top formation. We have this, okay. We have this one here, and then we also have this one here, which means this is the first resistance, this is the second time, and this could give us a very good double top formation, a very good place to look for a sell from. So if you successfully sell it there, then just know that the price may continue down up to somewhere around this level here. So this should give us the correct place. If you sell it here, expect price to proceed up to around this level here, and the first take profit should be here. So we pick a sell when the price is here, we hold on up to a break below, then a retracement before we continue lower up to this point here. So we actually are waiting for a sell there, and then the next sell is there. We move forward. We move to our next chart, that is GBP USD. GBP USD, so far we expected a buy previously. The price is upwards, but we are also approaching something like a double top. This one, this is a very good resistance. This is the highest high that was there last week. the previous week's highest high. Price has come back to the upper side but is yet to reach this level here. So if price comes back to this level but does not clearly ascend above it, then that will give us the correct place to sell from. So we are basically also waiting for a sell there, waiting for a sell. We'll move to the last symbol, USDJPY. USDJPY did perfectly as we said yesterday. It actually went below 108.49. We are waiting for it now to retrace back up to this point. Then we should be able to pick a sell up to 106.68, which is here. So thank you very much. That should bring us to the end of today's market overview. If you have any questions, kindly feel free to post them under the chat option. I'll be able to respond to them as fast as I see them. So thank you. Bye.
FreshForex turns 15. A birthday is a good reason for gifts. FreshForex will give presents to all clients of the company. We will give away $15,000 among our new clients. And 15 ounces of gold will be raffled off among our active clients. Take part in the celebratory raffle and get your prizes. FreshForex turns 15. A birthday is a good reason for gifts. FreshForex will give presents to all clients of the company. We will give away $15,000 among our new clients. And 15 ounces of gold will be raffled off among our active clients. Take part in the celebratory raffle and get your prizes.